So he lost a 20-inning game. All right.
Afternoon baseball now from the Gulf Coast of Florida. Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Today it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He has a 3-for-12 line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Archer has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start. And it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And that misses 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Giancarlo Stanton would be next. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Luis Severino is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
The 0-1 delivery. 1-1. Smith over at second. Span at first with no out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Duffy. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Frazier arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Judge. Oh, and he misses it. First and second now, one man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Oh.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Rays are kept off. Giancarlo Stanton now, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 the count.
I can't hit anything.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty. This is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Left fielder, Clint.
Striding in, Clint Frazier head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 1 for 5. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. First pitch of the at-bat.
Leading off for the Rays, center fielder,
Lifted the other way to left center. Frazier on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
batting
Here's
7th.
Carlos Gomez. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Brad Miller stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And now pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Raised back for the top of the 3rd here at the Trop as we give you a look there at nearby Clearwater Beach. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 9th.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 0 for 5. Popped up. Arroyo on the move. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
That ball wasn't actually smoked, more of a soft line drive, but a nice diving catch by the infielder right there, showing a lot of range.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Out in front as this is pulled fouled into the seats. Third inning, no score to this point. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Up next for the Rays, Christian Arroyo, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And there's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Torreyes fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Malik Smith. He reached on a single in his first try. Too low, 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
High in the air into shallow left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Denard Span. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in. Here's big Aaron Judge. We begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Gomez has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton. First time up, he went down looking. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Judge stands at first with 1 out. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Duffy set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, C.J. Cron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there for strike one.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right there.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Ramos. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
This is popped up. Bird will put this one away, and the side is retired. Next for New York, Clint Frazier. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Cron has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off-speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, D'Lo, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Hit out towards second. Torres gloves it. And there's one down now. Settling in now, Carlos Gomez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1 and 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
No balls and 1 strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Ronald Torreyes. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Chopped weakly to the left. Duffy is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo.
Leading off for the Rays, the shortstop.
And a look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Malik Smith the next to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1. To 1-2 now. Popped him up. Andujar is there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And standing 4th is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. This is popped up. Bird is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Finally put up a run.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Up next for the Yankees,
Giancarlo Stanton now,
designated hitter, Giancarlo.
as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on it. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
In-game drop in difficulty is going to help. No, he's already out.
2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Ready for another chance. Clint Frazier. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Archer comes set. Here's the 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch a bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. To his right, home. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Matt Duffy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Swinging a ground ball to third, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's C.J. Cron now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
A little bouncer. Fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
First offering on its way. He takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Ready once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. The 1-2. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled off. Home. The runner at first with 2 gone. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. He's getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the stretch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in 2 minutes.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays.
Digging in once again, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. He's set, and the pitch. 0-1 the count. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. So 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in to try it again, Ronald Torreyes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Aaron Hicks. Career line against Daniel Hudson. He's a .333 hitter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Arroyo's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Don't understand.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball one. Andujar at third with 2 away. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 68, Dylan.
Riding in once again, Brad Miller. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. High fly ball out to deep right field. Judge looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Christian Arroyo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. No outs, nobody on. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Malik Smith is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Up next for the Rays, Denard Span. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And that misses. 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
0-1.
The 0-1. Runner goes for second. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, you play to win the game right there. You want to put this defense on its heels a little bit. Late innings for them to implore the hit and run, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager, and it paid off.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Thought he hit number 20 yesterday.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Into the box, Clint Frazier. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 3 runs already home here. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Well hit to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Full count, 3-2. 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. First offering on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Chopped weakly to the right. Takes it in. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Andujar. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first. Gets him. And the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bomber. Here's C.J. Cron.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth.
Aroldis Chapman comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Frazier racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He went down on strikes last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally on.
And it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. New York used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win.